are the days where we had the big naturally aspirated V12s. They seem to have cut the engines in half and given us a little bit of electricity. Supercars are now coming in V6 hybrid engines. Over here, 296 GTB with hybrid assistance. Maserati did the same thing, they just didn't bother with giving us any electricity at all. That's not a V6. Go, go. And now we're getting to the McLaren Artura. This is basically the entry level to the supercar brand, and this is what they've given us. 3-litre V6 with a 95 horsepower electric motor assistance. We've worked on the exhaust a little bit. Have a listen to this. I'd love to give you some res, but when this car doesn't have heated up cats, you can do whatever you want with the gas pedal. Nothing happens until the cats are warmed up, and then it actually puts the auto engine into use. Wow. There is now no reason to worry about supercars having V6 engines, thanks to Novitec. Is electric mode. You can drive this car with its battery for about 30 odd kilometers on complete electric drive. That's it with electric mode. Track. Holy cow! First impressions in the first couple of meters, definitely the sweet spot of this is that Novitec exhaust system. We've got sport cats helping the car breathe a bit more freely, that race rear muffler not bothered with flap actuation. It's just open, and the beautiful exiting tips much larger than in the standard one. That gives you this kind of sound. You just got that McLaren grip. Generally, I'd say a lot of it is thanks to the aero. But here, well, there is aero, but it's kind of static. Nothing popping up. The McLaren Artura. Only took them 4 years to build this. McLaren have put two phrases that I do really enjoy. One is that the Artura is powerful and minimal, and that I concur with. The other phrase is that it's beautiful functionality functioning beautifully. Let's have a look if that's true. My foot on, immediate power. It's not what this car is about. It feels so agile. It's really agile. Oh, it feels like it's gliding on rails. Not so much about the fact that it sticks to the road, which it does, but it's just so smooth. That 3-litre V6, let's talk about the standard figures, 585 horsepower. That is a good dollop from a V6, isn't it? But then you got 95 horsepower from that 7.4 kilowatt hour battery, and that is assisting you in what I'm experiencing here. We're doing low rev driving, and I'm not going to stop reiterating how this is just gliding. What the heck is is that? It just glides. Whoa! Oh, this is good. Holy moly. Damn it, this thing feels fantastic to drive. It really does feel so solid and planted. You can work with the torque. Bloody hell, you can really work with the torque fill in from that electric motor. Oh, it's so nice. This is phase one of the Novitec Artura, which normally means that we do wheels, suspension, and an exhaust system. Talking about the wheels, MC3s, looking quite sexy in this car. You can have it different shades, different colors, different textures. Check out our website, novitec.com. But why the heck do we have 19 in the front and 20 in the rear? They've done something funny. The tire pressure sensors normally that you would find behind here mounted on the rim attached to the valve is not the case with the Artura. No, it is mounted on the inside wall of the tire in the center. And these are tires specifically for the Artura, which now means that you can't fit a different size rim because then you can't get the sensor. And who wants to drive a car like this without sensors telling you what the tire pressure is, especially because it has a function where you can tell it that you're driving on a racetrack and it'll keep that in mind that you're on a different surface. You can buy carbon from McLaren for certain parts of this car. You can get it from us a lot cheaper. We'll see that in the next video. Very interesting car, this Artura, because McLaren is up in the business about making cars lightweight and powerful. And here you got quite a lot of aluminium and plastic. Hear the difference in there? A composite that uses lightweight materials yet keep it strong. The most important thing, of course, is the monocoque in this car, which weighs the same as beyond a coque. 82 kilograms for that, and is very, very sturdy, keeps this car nice and light. Moving along to the side over here, very interesting that you got this massive air vent with the air dispersed into two directions, one for a radiator to cool the engine, and then another vent over there. Side skirt, do you see any over here? Well, it's a bit difficult, so it's going to be interesting what we do with that. I can't help but compare this car to the 296 GTB from Ferrari, because both of these, the 296 and the Artura, are meant to be for the brand's sort of entry-level supercars. Also similar to the 296 GTB is the fact that you got buttresses. This one a flying buttress over there, very interesting look. Love the concave look of the roof of the rear window. This is probably the sexiest part of this vehicle, in my opinion, this two-third look from the back, because you see this huge area similar to the 296 as well. If you're out in your Artura and it happens to be raining at a traffic light, motor might get a bit moist. There's also a chimney over here similar to the 296 GTB, and this really does look like a chimney. Three things: one, love it. Two, this area over here, it's literally got something like a chimney. Do you see how it's not centerpiece? Anyways, this area over here, when the engine's at optimal running temperature, get in excess of 600, around about 700 degrees. If you're driving and you look through the rearview mirror, you can see the volcano of hot air flushing out there. So the exact exhaust system that we have over here, in this case, Sport Cats, helping the car breathe a bit better, sending that air to a race rear muffler, not flap actuated. And very important, the exiting tips over here being larger than that which you have on the standard car. And you could possibly expect in the future that those might turn into carbon fiber. Anyways, enough faffing, let's go drive. 0 to 103 seconds, people pull up their nose and say, oh, that's not that fast, is it? You know? Well, in a supercar category, it's probably not. But we're probably under 3 seconds with the fact that we have the upgrade in power. Oh, how she pulls out of the corner, you can feel The system working very, very well. It doesn't have that can't make up my mind like you have with some other brands. Traction control, not letting me have all the fun I can. It's so drivable, instills a lot of courage and confidence. It's so direct, the steering electromagnetic. It's not all electric. You still feel that superb, direct sense of connection to the road that McLaren is known for. This is more the kind of a daily car. Ooh, yum! Oh, the suspension setup. Yes, now with the lowered springs, and it feels so comfortable. Hence, me saying you can probably daily this. It honestly is very, very comfortable. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So easy to drive this car fast, and with the added torque that you have whenever you want it, doesn't matter which gear, it's just loaded with torque. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Let's listen to that. Silliness, I love that. When a car allows you to be silly, it doesn't dampen your fun. That's exciting. Now we're in the town where Novitec is, so we're going to flick down into electric mode. It really feels like the two systems are working hand in hand. I feel it's a well done car. It's beautiful functionality, functioning beautifully. Thank you, McLaren. Now, if you guys have not yet, you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, feel free to do so. Hit the little reminder bell so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. And then also we're going to take this out on the Autobahn right now for a POV, see how it behaves over there. And yeah, just super, super exciting. Well done, McLaren. And if you want to follow us on TikTok or Instagram as well, that's me personally at Beyond the Cock or Novitec at the Novitec Group. Until next time, you guys stay safe, keep well, and